We go to war for money galore, and it ain't no rules to this shit. Niggas can have anything in the world, but we want the coops and the bricks. Started from nothing to bagging up stuffing. We even moving the Knicks. You on the gram, trying to sell grams. You done got pickled for pics.
You.
I'm just saying, bro. And we back again. Episode 22.
22, baby.
Yes, sir. I'm Earl.
And I'm Staff, man. Before we get started, man, make sure y'all go on our YouTube page, man.
Absolutely.
Hit that subscribe button, man.
Yep. Like, comment, share your thoughts.
You know, whatever you want to do, leave a like or a dislike, whatever you want to do, but hit that subscribe button.
Exactly.
But we on Apple Podcasts.
We on Apple Podcasts. We on Spotify. Yeah. And we in the Google Play Store.
Yes, sir. So, you know, we available for y'all in a lot of different places. So, you know, go check us out, man.
Right.
But we going to get right into it, man. We're going to get right into it. NFL preseason just started. I'm liking what I'm seeing.
It's a lot of good stuff going on in the preseason, bro.
My man Daniel Jones, everybody hating on him, came out with the perfect drive. Now, we don't know if he can sustain that, but that's a nice way to come out the gate, man.
Exactly.
He had a better debut than Haskins, so I would say that. So, you know, now it's like up in the air, like, okay, so is it Eli or is it Daniel Jones that's going to start when the regular season starts? So, you know, I
see where you going with it off top.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man.
I mean, I think it could be a little bit of an argument, but you got to start Eli. He getting 30 M's. That's one of them things where to start the season at the very least, you might have to.
True.
You know what I mean?
He is getting that money.
Yeah, he getting a check.
So you do got to play him, but at the same time, I think middle of the season, something go down. They 1-4, 1-5, something 2, something stupid. Daniel Jones gonna get some time, man. He gonna come in there. He gonna do something. Now I ain't no Daniel Jones fan or nothing. I'm just saying
that he gonna be.
I like what I saw.
Player. Right?
Can he sustain it? Who knows? We gotta see. Like we gotta wait till the rest of the preseason play out. But I liked it, man.
Yeah, I like Daniel Jones. He had a nice little drive, but I think he could be nice, but I don't know if he's going to. I'm not ready to say it yet. But he had a nice little drive. You know, it's the first game of preseason. We not really.
Yeah, you can't go too into it like one game, like debut stuff. Like you can't really,
especially not for a quarterback.
Yeah, you gotta let them, get their feet wet.
Yeah,
let them play a couple games and all of that.
Let's see what you do when you got to stay in until third, fourth quarter.
Yeah, that third preseason game, that fourth one, because that fourth one is a dress rehearsal. Let's see what's going on.
Exactly.
So I mean, okay.
I'm just happy football back, bro.
Me too, man. Me too, man. I love this part of the year, man. It's just an exciting feeling, man.
It's like Christmas.
Yeah, man. Coming down them steps. Oh my God!
It's
I got presents.
It's Sunday.
I got presents. You feel me? But Dwayne Haskins, he came out through 2 interceptions.
Yeah.
He was 8 for 14, 117 yards, but
he might have been a little nervous or something. He might, because he didn't look
messed
too
up
good.
His debut, but he had a solid debut. I like his passes. He had, had a little zip on it. Like
Baker came out and snapped in the debut. You know how that go.
Yeah, Baker did the thing, but my thing with him is he gonna fold under the pressure this year. Last year, it really was no pressure on him. Like, it was, but it was really no super pressure on him. This year, they talking about Super Bowl contender.
I think Super Bowl contenders.
Come on, man. I know. You didn't said it, but I'm just saying, like, bro, if you saying he a Super Bowl contender, Baker gonna have to hoop.
That's fine. I think Baker got that in him.
You think he got it in him?
Yes.
I mean, I would hope he does.
I think Baker got that in him.
I would hope. But I don't know. We got to see how it's going to play out.
He going to get a bucket. It's going... Whoever played him in the AFC
first year coach, you got to see how everything gonna play out, man.
Yeah, but if we get to the AFC chip, whoever plays, it's gonna be a shootout.
He said us. Why you saying us?
I'm saying like if I'm Baker.
Oh,
you know Baker's my guy.
I know that's your guy. I'm just saying.
I like Baker.
Us.
I like Baker.
I'm about to say, you a Browns fan?
I'm not a Browns fan.
Oh, what happened to the Cowgirls?
You know how I feel about the Cowgirls.
And he called them the Cowgirls.
We gonna win. We gonna win Super Bowl. Browns versus Cowgirls.
No, that's chalk. That's blasphemy.
I'm calling it. We gotta give Zeke a check.
That is blasphemy.
I hear you. But we gotta give Zeke. We gotta give Zeke a check if we gonna have a chance to. I think this is the year we have a chance to run the table.
Yo, you heard what your owner said?
What?
your man
Nah,
that y'all drafted?
I hear you, but
Pollard.
that mean you send
Your man said but that your man's. Your
Bro,
man said
But look,
they don't need him. He think he can take over the
but
role.
look, listen to me.
Alright.
Zeke on vacation right now.
Yeah, he out in Cabo.
He just gonna sit out for 4-6 weeks and let y'all realize that we need Zeke. Like that's what we need.
So you think they gonna pay him?
Yes, I think they're gonna
Same
pay him
thing.
during the season.
So you think he gonna get what Todd Gurley getting, or you think he gonna get more? Cause I think he's gonna get less, honestly.
I would give him more. Zeke is what, 4? This is going to be his 4th year. He would have led the league in rushing every year if he hadn't got suspended the 1 year.
Yeah. He was
I need that
too.
bag, and I'm not really injury prone. My problems is off the field. I need that bag. I could tone that down. That comes with maturity. But
True.
I could tone that down. That comes with maturity. But at the end of the day, I'm a running back. I need this chicken right now. These gonna be the best 4 years of my life.
I feel like Le'Veon has started something.
Not my life, of my career.
Le'Veon just started something, man.
Le'Veon started it. He started it, but he started a little bit too late. Zeke started that shit.
No. I'm talking about as far as like him holding out and all that stuff. Like
Yeah.
he you got Melvin Gordon. He holding out now too. Like these
Yeah.
dudes need to get paid. Like I never thought like it made sense that the NBA like contracts are like as much as they are. Like in the NFL is like a much more dangerous game. Like it never made sense to me. Like how isn't their contract guaranteed? Like I understand, okay, yeah, it's more of a liability. Like okay, he might get hurt easier.
Right.
Like you feel me? So we can't put all our money into him. But
Right.
it's like I feel like it should be like, yo, y'all make billions of dollars. Y'all should definitely pay these dudes like guaranteed money. Like there's no way they shouldn't get
I
guaranteed
think so
money.
too. It
They
is a
did,
much
and it should be-
much more dangerous sport.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's just different, but
I mean, I don't know. I think, especially that running back position, I think that might be the only position that don't really get like a lot of chicken if they flames. Like,
yeah, they worry about the person who who barely gets hit, the quarterback. Like the quarterback gets all the money, and that really like I get it, but like sometimes it don't make sense. Like I don't feel like you winning no Super Bowl without a running back. Some
I don't
type
think
of
so
running
either.
back. Some type of running back. You're not like you're not
Right.
going to the Super Bowl with a bum running back. I don't know. If somebody know about it that it happened, please comment and please tell us because I don't
a
know.
bum running back.
Like anybody like just went to the Super Bowl with an anybody running back. Like they like I don't know. Like somebody got to tell me because I don't think it's possible. But
Never.
I don't think it's possible. So I don't understand.
like,
Like I get why they
yeah.
value the quarterback, but come on, like you should definitely value the running back as well. Like and your number one wide receiver too. Like they starting to get paid more too. So
Right.
I mean,
You
running
gotta
back.
give Amari and Dak that bag too.
Yeah, the Cowboys in a bad situation, but I mean they did what they had to do. Like so they went and got Amari, which was a great deal. Like they got what they needed.
Right.
You feel me? So, but
Yeah.
now they gonna have to pay for it. So, gonna see what they
Cut
gonna
that
do. See how this gonna play out.
Dak
And then
gotta
your man
take.
Byron Jones, he gonna have to get paid too.
Bro, Dak gotta take a pay cut.
Dak, I
He has to take a pay cut.
mean, I don't think he going to though, cause he's up there with all like the top quarterbacks like in his like you feel me that's starting to get the bags like
I
so
don't
Wentz.
care. You not getting 35 million, 33. I got 31,
He said I got 31.
and it's all guaranteed.
I don't even think I would give him that. Like I think he's gonna get it, but I don't know. Like I'm not giving him 30 million a year. I can't do it.
I'm giving him whatever, like that little even point where you can make a couple other contracts work. I'm giving him that number for however many years,
Okay.
straight up. Like if it's 30, 31, 29, somewhere around there, I'm trying that. All guaranteed. We got you 3 years. You could get another contract, but we just need this for right now.
I don't know,
You
man.
want 4?
Dak,
I give you 4. I give you 30, 31, maybe 31 and a half, but that's about it. That's all I could do.
I don't know. Dak, I just don't think Dak worth no 30 million.
I
a
don't
year.
think so either.
I just
but
think that people got
he
thick
talking
and
about
licky.
he want to be highest paid. That don't make sense.
How that work?
I like that, but that don't make sense.
Yeah, that don't even work. Oh, that don't work at all. But
Yeah, I'm done talking about
yeah,
that.
back.
I
I don't know why we
just
start
pay
going.
Zeke,
I don't know why we start talking about
Pay
the
Zeke,
Cowgirls.
pay
but
Melvin
yeah.
Gordon. I mean, I'm not gonna say I can understand why the Chargers won't want to re-sign him, but he is always hurt.
Cause he runs so much.
I know, but he don't
Got
run
a
as
lot of
much as
touches.
Zeke.
He don't, but he has a lot of touches. Bro.
He does, but he don't have as many as Zeke. Especially not between the tackles. But Melvin
So wouldn't
Gordon,
that make him a lot more fucking valuable if he don't run as much as Zeke and he still got the same amount of stats as him?
He don't have the same amount of stats.
Yes, he does.
Zeke leads the league in rushing every
I'm just
year.
saying, look at the stats. He's close. He's up there with Todd Gurley, Zeke, and all them. He's up there. He's top 3.
But you're not
Top five. So
But you're not number one.
That's cool, but he's still trying to get that bag. I need something close to what they getting. Like
Yeah, close, but not over. You're bugging.
Who knows what he trying to do in his contract situation, but I don't know. I like what these dudes doing. They trying to get paid, but
I enjoy it. But
I want to talk about.
crazy
We didn't even say nothing about Kyler Murray, bro. We didn't say nothing about Kyler Murray. That's the crazy part. Kyler had a nice little opening drive, 6 for 7.
Yeah.
44 yards. It was like he was just doing the dink and dunk stuff. I feel like a little bit, just.
They gonna open up the offense once the season
They don't
start.
want to show too much. I feel like it's game 1.
Right.
Let's just get him in there, like I said earlier. Get his feet wet. See what he, let him get that game action. Let's get him out of there. But he had a nice little drive, man. 6 for 7.
Yeah. He did what he needed to do.
Yeah. Came in, moved the offense.
He'll get better. He got a crazy arm.
He definitely do.
So he'll get better. And he's short.
He having that thing on the rope. That thing crazy.
I think that was a great move for them to get rid of Josh Rosen, but I also think it was a great move for Miami to get Josh Rosen.
Yeah.
Like I think that deal was great on both sides when we was watching the draft.
Yeah. Well, we was just watching the highlights of the Miami game. Like Josh Rosen was hitting a couple of those passes.
He was hitting a couple throws. He's tall too.
Yeah, he had a lot of bad ones too.
Yeah.
He had a lot of them. I was looking at it. I'm like, you ain't had to throw that. A couple of the ones in the end zone stalled out on a good drive. Like he just stalled out. Like at the goal, in the red zone, it was just like, come on, man. That's the thing. Like he got to get that. Like, come on, you got to score in that red zone, man. Like,
right. That's when you got to bring the drive home.
Yeah,
especially
the
as
boys
the
from the
quarterback,
men.
yeah.
Like you feel me? Like you get in that red zone, you got to score that bucket, man.
I agree.
Gotta score that bucket. Man.
But yeah, man. I mean, it's the NFL, man. We just ready for the season to start. I'm gonna keep it a bean, and I'll be looking at it. Because we play fantasy, I be looking at it from both perspectives. Good NFL year and a good fantasy year. Like, I'm trying to have both.
Yeah. Because, that stuff coming up. We got our fantasy football league.
We got a couple different
Be the GOAT
too.
or choke. You feel me?
Real right.
We going to get it popping. I mean, we got what we do? We did all our
people.
top 10. Yeah, we got 12 people. We did all our top 10 wide receivers and all of that. Quarterbacks, running backs. Now we going to do the sleepers and the busts and all that stuff.
Right. We going to do the sleepers right now.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Who you want? You want to start it off? Who you want me to start it off? I don't know. Your list was crazy, though, bro. I don't know. Maybe I would start it off. Just because his list was crazy, though. But, yeah, this is my sleepers for fantasy, man. With this stuff coming up, man. Couple weeks, man. People got to get their teams together. I got to get my draft strategy together. I'm in 3 leagues, and I might be in a 4th.
Facts.
So, yeah, it's about that time. I'll give y'all a little help. All right, so
and we do PPR. Majority of our leagues is PPR.
Yeah, so if you're not doing PPR, then probably don't listen to us. Like, don't listen to us.
Some picks might be a little different, but
I wouldn't listen to. If you're doing standard scoring, don't listen to us. I would be honest. Like,
if you're doing standard scoring, this is not for you.
Just leave it. Don't listen to that.
Maybe we could do a standard scoring joint separately.
Yeah, so we could get off and do that. Do a separate video for that. But yeah, we gonna get right into my sleepers though.
This is PPR.
PPR sleepers, not standard scoring. But we gonna get right into it. I got number 1, Tyler Lockett. I just feel like
that's a good joint.
I just feel like people don't really pay attention to this dude. Like, he's not like a big star or anything. He's not somebody who puts up all the crazy stats, but he always been behind Doug Baldwin,
right?
And like just other wide receivers and stuff. Like where he's never got like the chance to burst out, and he gets injured. But I think this is his year. They got that big dude out there, DK Metcalf.
They still got tight ends. They still got Wilson, right?
I think they do. I'm
I think
not
they
sure,
still got
but
Wilson. They got 3 running backs for who knows how many.
I think it's gonna be a big year for him, bro. Like honestly, like I do. Like I think he's gonna get off in PPR. I think
Russ
he's gonna
still
be
throwing the ball to
in
him,
the
bro.
slot. He gonna get off, and that like, exactly. Russ making those extra plays. He's gonna be the guy that he finds every time. I
Exactly.
feel like he the only veteran, really wide receiver that he has. So
And he be catching that shit.
right, Tyler Boyd, of course, AJ
Tyler
Green
Boyd,
hurt
I like that
again.
one.
Hurt again. Oh my God, we're gonna get to AJ Green, but yeah, Tyler Boyd. I think he's gonna have a big year. He got paid, so let's see. I think he's gonna come out and actually show that he earned that money. So I definitely think you shouldn't sleep on him. You get a chance to get Tyler Boyd. I say about what 5th, 6th round, something in that range. Take him. Like if he's still on the board, take him. Royce Freeman. Now, a lot of people might not agree with this pick, but I feel like he was supposed to be the number 1 last year, and Philip Lindsay like really just came out of nowhere and took over. But at the same time, I feel like Philip Lindsay, I don't know. I just don't feel like he's gonna do the same thing this year, bro. I don't know. Like I don't know what it is. Like I can't even really give you a crazy explanation of why. I just think Royce Freeman is gonna have a good year. Like he's going to come out and show why last year he was supposed to be the number 1, and he's going to get some more. And I think he's going to take away his touches like Philip Lindsay. So
Bro,
he's
I'ma
not going
keep
to do
it
the
a
same
bean.
thing.
I think they both gonna snap next year.
I mean, it's possible though. It's
I
possible.
think that like smash and dash combination.
That would be crazy though, cause he in the preseason game he burst off a good 30, 40-yard run. Like he got the speed too. He's strong. He a bigger running back than Philip Lindsay. So I don't know. Like I do think people gonna sleep on him this year. So he's a late 7th, 8th, 9th rounder. Like I wouldn't. That he probably
wouldn't
even
get him
lower.
early,
I
but he
would probably
probably
get him
gonna go
lower
early.
than that. Like yeah, but he's probably gonna go earlier. But I would get him lower than that. But I think he's gonna have a good year. So if you need a running back, you done exhausted all your options, and you need a running back, I think Royce Freeman, that's a good option. Lamar Jackson. Now, I wouldn't really call him a sleeper because I feel like a lot of people are going to, pick him just because of his name. But I think he's going to have a great passing year included with his running ability. So I think that's the difference. Like, he's going to have I think it's gonna be crazy for fantasy. Like I think his fantasy value is just gonna go crazy. I think people are like not really paying attention to his passing. They think, and also like I know the Ravens they do run a lot, but I feel like this year they're gonna open up the playbook. Y'all gotta remember last year they just pushed him into the game. I mean, they just pushed him into.
Yeah,
like,
he didn't have a whole OTAs offseason training camp.
He had no chemistry with the wide receivers.
Right.
Willie Snead, which I think Willie Snead's probably going to have a good year this year.
Didn't they draft Hollywood Brown?
Yes, sir. Yeah, they he's gonna get off. I feel like, they got running. Like I said, they got running backs. I feel like Lamar Jackson, sleeper man. If you can get Lamar Jackson, he don't have to be a QB1, but he might be my QB1.
He gonna be valuable.
Yeah, he's gonna
whether
be very
he
valuable.
QB1 or if he on the bench.
Red zone scoring. He was the number. I think he. Oh man, when he was winning, he was the number 1 running back. Like in the NFL. Like I think he the most attempts. I think he averaged 15 attempts a game.
Right.
So 13 to 15, something like that. Like,
and he was getting buckets.
Yeah, so it's like, Lamar Jackson.
I think that's a great sleeper.
DJ Moore. I actually had him last year on my fantasy team, and like he helped me get to the championship. I actually had him last year, so definitely
like
DJ Moore from Carolina. Pick him up if you get a chance. I can't really tell you a range, but
if you see him there and you be like, oh shit, he's still here, pick him up.
Yeah, I like him, so I would take him early.
Yeah,
that's because it's me.
What's early? 5th, 6th, 7th, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I would take him with my 6th pick.
I agree with that.
I would take him with my 6th pick.
I definitely agree.
But
with that.
I wouldn't.
Anywhere
I
in that
wouldn't
range.
tell people to take him because But I'm just a fan of him. Like I like DJ.
I would tell people to take him. They lost a couple people. They lost Funches for sure.
Yeah. So him and Curtis Samuel.
Greg Olsen.
Greg Olsen coming back.
Christian McCaffrey though, he's
going to take a lot of touches.
Buckets.
Yeah.
I think he should be one of the top running backs taken this year.
Definitely. Definitely. I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of sleeping on Christian McCaffrey on my top running backs this year. I was sleeping on him. I don't even think
Bro,
if
you
he was
tripping.
on my top 10, I think he was low.
He was probably low on mine too, but he was
Yeah.
dead.
But after DJ Moore, I got Jimmy Garoppolo. Yo, I drafted him last year, and I am amazing because I traded him the week before, 2 days before. 2 days before he got injured. 2 days before he tore his ACL, I traded him. So who did I get? Who did I get?
I
out of
don't
it?
know, probably something crazy.
Who did I get out of that deal? I got somebody crazy out of that deal. I can't remember, but anyway. Yeah, I think he's gonna have a big year coming off the ACL though. I think like he got the right pieces around him. Matt Breida coming back, and he's healthy. Jerick McKinnon coming back. Dante Pettis, I think, gonna have a good year. George Kittle, of course, I think he's gonna have a good year. And who's the fast guy over there? Goodwin, Marquise Goodwin.
Yeah.
And
That's a
I
good
forget
pick.
about him. It's crazy. I just forgot his name. I just said who's the fast guy. But yeah, he got some weapons. So I think he's on. I think he's gonna get off this year. I think he's gonna definitely do the 49ers gonna be what we thought they were gonna be last year. Before you can't do anything about the ACL injury. So
I agree with that.
now I'm about to start putting people on. See, this is for the Adam Humphries. Okay? Now I'm telling y'all, Adam Humphries gonna help y'all win a championship. I'm telling y'all. I should get closer to the camera. I want to get closer, but I'm not. Adam Humphries gonna win y'all a championship. I'm telling you. Get Adam Humphries. I'm not in. If you see Adam Humphries, get Adam Humphries. Not top. Not talking about top 5, but you see him anywhere 6, 7 range, get him. Telling you, he gonna have a big year. That's gonna be Marcus Mariota's favorite target. Telling you, that dude just get open. He just know how to get open, man. He just know how to get open. Mark Ingram.
I like the Mark Ingram pick. I like that.
Mark Ingram, I think he's definitely gonna have a big year. People sleeping on him. Dante Pettis. Of course, I had Jimmy Garoppolo, so I think those two won't have a big year.
Right.
And David Montgomery from Chicago. I think this dude is going to be the surprise big running back this year that nobody expected. He just comes out of nowhere. Like, not really. People watching him, but you know what I'm saying. Like, David Montgomery, bro. I think that's
like that
my
one.
top 10 sleepers.
So you think he gonna come in as the heavy hitter for that running game?
Yeah, workhorse. Because
what
you got
Cohen-
Tariq
you know what
Cohen,
Cohen do.
pass catching. You know what he already do,
Right.
returns and all of that stuff. So he definitely is not the 3-down back. So you got to have David Montgomery starting. So I think he's going to have a big year. All those weapons around Trubisky, it's perfect situation, I feel like.
I agree with that.
He's a monster. Like, dude he's a beast, man.
For sure.
But that's my top 10 sleepers, man. So let me
Top
know
10.
what
I
y'all
like
think
that.
about
I like
mine.
that top 10. I like that top 10.
But y'all gotta hear bro top 10 sleepers though. He putting y'all on. He about to put y'all on
And
some
y'all
game,
probably
man.
not even gonna think that
Pay
this
attention.
is really some sleepers, but y'all still y'all gonna act crazy.
Pay attention.
These are some sleepers, man. Your list was good as shit too, though.
My list was
Will say
alright. I
that.
thought my
I
list
like-
was like
bro,
real
I
good
like your
until I
list,
heard
though.
yours, but
Bro.
bro, I'm telling you.
That's crazy because I probably like your John more, a little bit more than mine.
I don't know,
But
bro. That joint
I'm gonna
crazy.
go. I just really went heavy with like the underrated dudes for the most part. I got Christian Kirk.
I like that.
I think he just gonna come in and snap with Kyler. You still got Fitz out there. It's a lot of options for them. David Johnson back.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a lot of plays that can be made in that offense.
I feel like that fast slot receiver gonna get
Yeah.
off out there too.
I think
Isabella
so.
or something like
Yeah.
that.
I
Andy
like him.
Isabella. I think
like
he's
him.
gonna get off. I think that's why. I don't know. That's a good pick, but go ahead.
I got Dallas Goddard.
Nasty, and I love that pick because I don't know why, but I just feel like Zach Ertz, something gonna happen to Zach Ertz this year. With not like hurt wise, but I just think he not gonna be the same he was last year. Like, we all know Zach Ertz get open.
He about to be triple team.
I'm not saying that Zach Ertz is not gonna get
Right.
off.
It's
I'm
not gonna
just
be
saying,
as usual.
Yeah, I think Dallas Goddard just gonna be so open in those two tight end sets
I agree,
that
bro.
it's just gonna be like,
And
you
then
gotta
you got
throw it to him.
D-Jack and Alshon out there too.
That's what I'm saying. You got D-Jack blowing the top off. You got Alshon, like what
you
the-
gotta slide coverage
what are
D-Jack
you
away.
gonna do? Like, you feel me? So as I feel like that those two tight end sets, it's like all right, we know Ertz. We got to double Ertz.
Right.
Dallas Goddard gonna get off, man.
He get
So
buckets, bro. He get wide open too. That's the crazy.
It's
part.
like
he
they
open deep.
It's
and
like they're the
everything.
same guy, like frame and everything, bro. They be like 88 and 86, man. Them dudes damn near the same height, same weight, everything, bro. They play the same way. It's crazy, but great.
Bro, it's
great
crazy.
Pick. That was a great pick.
Third, I got Jameis. I just think Jameis is gonna have a good year. I don't know why I feel that way. I feel like he's gonna have a good year. I wouldn't take him as my.
We need
Facts,
one.
facts.
Shit.
I wouldn't take him as my starting quarterback, but I'd definitely take him as my backup. If I wait until like the 10th, 11th round, though,
yeah,
I'm gonna have to take two quarterbacks, and he would definitely be one of them that I think could still get me a championship if I got the right pieces around him. Jameis and a couple other people, of course, but then I got D.D. Westbrook after that.
See, I like that. Because I like D.D. Westbrook. I
like
picked
D.D.
him up.
too.
With,
I like
was it
Keelan
last
too.
The year before last? I
Yeah.
had D.D. Westbrook. He didn't have a QB.
Exactly.
Now they got the GOAT out there.
Right.
They got the GOAT out there. D.D. gonna get off, yo. And
I
they
like
got another
Keelan
dude.
too. Keelan Cole.
Yeah.
I like
yeah, I'm about
Keelan
to
too.
say. I was about to say, it's another dude they got out there. He was making one-handed catches and
Yup.
all that last
I
year.
like Keelan too.
If he stay healthy, oh yeah, they're gonna be crazy out there. Nick Foles gonna get that ball to him. Long as they run that RPO. They run that RPO and run the offense that Nick Foles is comfortable in. Everything's gonna be perfect. I love that D.D. Westbrook.
Facts.
Though, bro.
You know D.D. get buckets too.
Yes, sir.
What's that? Fifth, I got Tyrell Williams. From the Chargers. Now playing with the Raiders.
I like that. I like that.
He was one of them players that it just seemed like Phillip Rivers couldn't get the ball to enough because it was too many mouths to feed. He was open a lot.
He was.
Open over the top, open on a couple different routes. He got a couple good routes.
60 yards, 70-yard touchdowns. He one of them dudes.
Yeah.
Man, blow the top off the defense, and then you got
He
AB
give you
on the
4
other
catches
side.
for 150 yards with 2 TDs, something stupid
Exactly.
like that. If you find him when
Crazy
he open,
line. But I wouldn't. I don't know. He's a
I like
sleeper,
Tyrell
bro.
Williams, bro.
He might be different in the Raiders offense, though. I want to see him in the Raiders
I
offense.
think in the Raiders offense, he's literally going to be the burner, but AB can burn too, so that's going to be stupid. Now,
You gotta see
what
how
I
it's gonna play out.
we got to see how AB is going to still get off. I know he going to get off, but we got to see what his temperament going to be.
Yeah.
And we got to see what Derek Carr is going to do, because this is kind of a make it or break it year, almost, sort of, kind of.
Yeah, I know. Just a couple years ago, he was like in the MVP. Like
He's
race.
still going to have a starting job, but it might not be with the Raiders if he don't do nothing this year.
Man, who knows, man?
Who
I don't know.
knows?
They didn't they give him that bag though, so it's like
True.
he
You
gonna
can't
have to-
trade him.
He gonna have to. Nah, I don't think they're gonna be able to trade him. I think he gonna have to get it together. Like maybe he wasn't fully healthy. I'm gonna
Maybe.
just give him
I
that.
hope he- I
Maybe
hope
he
he
wasn't
come back
fully
with-
healthy, but I'm just saying you had Amari out there. We seen what Dak doing with Amari, so it's
As
like
soon as Amari came to
yeah,
Dallas,
it was like from the
crazy.
rip. Like what? So it's like what's going on? It's clearly Derek Carr. So I don't know. But we can't say that
'Cause
because
2
Amari
years
was
ago-
dropping stuff though.
but-
Amari was dropping passes and stuff though when he was out in Oakland. I think he was just
Maybe
didn't
he
want to
did.
play or
Maybe
something.
he
I
didn't
don't
want
know.
to play under that umbrella. Maybe that's what
Probably.
it was. Maybe that's what it was. That's a good thought, bro.
Nah,
That's
seriously.
a damn
though.
good thought. But who I had next? I like Tyrell Williams, man. I got Michael Gallup next.
Yeah, he
My
big,
young
man.
boy off the Cowboys. He always open. Dak just got to get him the ball. Like, I watched it plenty of times last year towards the end of the season. He was just wide open. And the ball just wasn't there. Like, if you connect on those plays, you
It's
go
true.
crazy.
That is true. A lot of the
Like-
footage I watched on dude, cause I like
He's too fast.
you kept talking about him. I'm like, I gotta go watch some footage on him. I gotta go see what he's like.
Bro,
what
he
he
too
about.
fast. Like, I don't even get
The
it.
dude does get a great release. He does, and I don't know. Like, but my thing is, well, Amari is different though, cause Amari can go get the ball, but
Yes.
still Dak gotta deliver it. So it's like, why can't he deliver it to Michael Gallup? Like, I don't know.
It's a
but
different throw.
True.
Because Amari is giving you hella routes.
True.
Different underneath routes and all that. He comebacks, everything. He giving you the little quick ins, slants,
Yeah.
all that. Gallup will give you some of that, but
Footwork.
his specialty is the deep route.
Yeah.
You got to hit him on that, connect with him on that deep route. At least right now, that's his specialty. Like, I
Right.
mean, he can always get better. It's only his second year next year, something like
Yeah.
that. Second.
Yeah, it's the
So-
second. So span his game, span his route tree.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly.
But I like it, but he on the cowgirl, so
I know, but we talking about fantasy football.
honestly, I don't think he gonna get off. So I think Randall Cobb gonna get off, but
I like Randall
Yeah,
Cobb too, of
yeah.
course, but
I just think he gonna
Gallup
get off
gonna
more
be
than
open.
Gallup. But it's a good. I like
Gallup
it. I
gonna
like
be
it.
open,
I
bro.
like it though.
Then
He might
I
be
got
good.
James Washington after that. James Washington had a good first preseason game.
I
You
like
get rid of
James.
AB, you need somebody else. Juju got to step up as the number
Yeah.
one. James Washington got to step up as the number two.
He was
Number
trying
three,
to
number
step
two,
up a little
something.
bit last year.
Right.
So I don't know. He made a couple good catches and all that. I don't know. James Washington, but that's a good sleeper list though. Like your sleeper list was way better than mine. Like that James Washington. Like I like that, bro.
Yeah.
That's a good joint. D.D. Westbrook, bro. Like come on, bro. That's a crazy joint. Like I was sleeping on D.D. Westbrook.
Yo, y'all gotta chill though. Y'all can't be taking my players though. If we in the same league.
I don't know. I hope they don't listen to this.
No, you
podcast.
know they
They wasn't
gonna.
listening
You
to our
know,
league.
you know somebody gonna take some of our sleepers, bro. You already know.
But we had to help him out a little bit.
A little
man.
bit.
We
But
had to
yeah,
help him
Aaron
out.
Jones, I don't know why every year y'all don't pay attention to Aaron Jones. You don't really like him either, but I don't know why you don't pay attention either. Every time he get an opportunity and he's not hurt, he gets buckets. If he's not hurt or suspended, I think he got suspended once before, but he been hurt.
It's
like
not
2
that I
or 3
don't
times.
like him. It's just like I'm not big on him. Like I don't see it. Like I don't see him being like a star. I don't see him like even in fantasy. I don't see him being a star in fantasy. Like I
He
don't
was
see,
a star last year in fantasy.
it was okay. When did you need him? When was he in your starting lineup in the championship?
He was hurt.
True. Okay.
That's what I said. If he could stay healthy,
He probably wouldn't have been though. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have been in your starting lineup.
I would've started
In no
Aaron
championship.
Jones,
You're
bro.
not starting Aaron Jones in no championship.
in the leagues that I had him in, I would have started Aaron. I don't think I did. I didn't end up keeping him in our league. I let him
yeah.
go, and then your man's picked him up, Zave.
Oh yeah. True.
Yeah. So
Facts.
in the leagues that I had him in, though, I wanted to start him in them weeks. I was kind of sick, but I like him. That's my guy, and he could catch the ball. And you got Aaron Rodgers at quarterback. I mean, you need a running back that can catch the ball and get a bucket, take a screen 75 yards
Yeah.
every once in a while.
Yeah.
Then I got Darius Geis. I ain't really got too much to say about him. I just think he gonna come back and go crazy for real.
I'm
real.
big on Darius Guys, so I love that.
Yeah,
I love Darius Guys. I think he gonna snap. I wanted the Eagles to draft him, but
that'd have been a good pick.
yeah.
And then rounding out the 10, I got Sam Darnold. I just don't think he get enough credit, and I think he gonna have a good year. They got Le'Veon down too.
I feel like
They
the
got a
Le'Veon move hyped him up a little bit more. Now it's like, all right, now the pressure's on your shoulders. What's up? Like,
Right, but if you get in a league where they still don't care about him, that's one of the Jones that I would take him in as a sleeper. If y'all just gonna let him
I
be
think
my,
somebody gonna pick him up because they're
think
hyping
so
him up
too,
and they hyping
but-
the Jets up, bro.
but
You know, people in fantasy really go for names, bro. They don't really go like you.
my thing is though, what did they get at receiver that's hyping him up? Like I understand you got
Jamison
Le'Veon,
Crowder, like that's it. I like
I
Robbie
like
Anderson,
Jameson,
too. I
but
like Robbie Anderson
hold on,
and Quincy Enunwa, bro.
that might have been what he needed. Jamison Crowder,
And he's
a
healthy.
slot receiver,
Yeah, he got Quincy Enunwa. He healthy, bro. He's gonna
And
be tough.
and Robbie
Watch out
Anderson
for him
to
too,
burn it.
man. Watch out for Quincy Enunwa from the Jets, man.
Yeah, I like Quincy, but
PPR,
bro, they
he's
got a
gonna be
lot of
great
they,
PPR,
they do
bro.
have a lot of weapons. I think Sam Darnold deserves to be looked at higher, but are you going to take him is the question. Like, cause he did great last year with what he had. He had a solid year. He didn't have Baker numbers, but he
Yeah.
had a solid year coming in as a rookie. Like
Nah, he did with the situation he got put
Exactly.
in. His running back
now
getting
you got
hurt and stuff.
Le'Veon.
Yeah.
Now you got one of the top 5 running backs in football before he sat out, and you got
You got the best running back, bro. I got him over every running back, bro.
I do too, but
It's-
he ain't
you-
played in so long.
It's
bro.
like the same thing with LeBron. You leave the playoffs for 1
Yeah.
year, and everybody think you're not the man. You leave the playoffs, and it's like, oh, Brian, not the Kawhi. I can't wait to open the night. I can't wait to open the night.
Talking about Kawhi, Kobe, Jordan, Leonard.
I can't wait to open the night, man. So he can just remind you guys, like, I'm LeBron, but we talking about Le'Veon.
What they play? They play the Clippers open at night?
I believe so.
You don't want that, bro.
But Paul George's not playing though. He's recovering from his shoulder.
I know,
He's
but
recovering from his shoulder.
I know, but Kawhi.
But we talking about Le'Veon. But we talking about Le'Veon. We talking about Le'Veon. We not talking about the NBA right now. We talking about Le'Veon. But it's the same thing with Le'Veon, man. Like with LeBron, man. It's like, what have you done for me lately? We all know that. That's how the NFL is. It's like, but y'all stop. Don't forget about the man who looked like he out there walking when he making his cuts and making his reads. Oh, this hole. Oh no, that whole clip. I'm gonna go through that one. Come on, the dude look like. Yeah. Don't forget about that, man. Le'Veon a bad boy. Like, don't. Come on, bro. He the best running back in the league, bro. He has the best vision in the league. Okay, nobody has better vision than him. Nobody. Now there might be players that got better jukes than him. It's a dude that got better spins than him. You know what I mean, nobody attacks the hole better than Le'Veon Bell, bro.
I agree.
I don't think nobody in the league. Now I love
crazy.
Zeke is the closest, but Zeke doesn't hit no. He don't
it's
hesitate.
Not the same.
He's a bull. Zeke coming at you. I'm a big boom 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 boom. Like, you feel me? Le'Veon is okay. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go there. Oh yeah, the A gap cool. Oh, let me go to the B. Oh, all right. Now I gotta make this move. He's shifty, bro. Like, Zeke not shifty really.
I agree.
He getting the open field. Now Zeke, he'll put a move on you, but I'm talking about from getting the ball, Zeke trying to run you over.
No, facts. Zeke might give you a juke, might give you a spin, might try to hurdle you, but for real, he's really coming downhill, and you gonna have to tackle him.
Yeah, and Todd Gurley, he's not like he does the same thing to me. He's not Le'Veon. He doesn't have the patience that Le'Veon has. He doesn't hit the hole like Le'Veon does. Like, Le'Veon is the best running back in the league. Everybody forgot. Everybody just forgot. It's okay. He's gonna remind.
But I will say this: Saquon Barkley guy.
Now, he
is different.
But you gotta do it for multiple years.
I agree.
That's my thing on him.
I agree.
I believe he's the second best. Like, as far as skill wise, he's the second best running back.
Right
I wouldn't put him over Zeke because, like I said, Zeke's been doing it. You gotta keep being consistent with me, for you to be stamped. But Saquon, like, that dude,
he different, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say he was just raised a little different than us. So, like, that man, bro.
Right. Like, when they said, would you want to take if you could pick any division rival player to take out their starting lineup, that's mine. I do not want to see Saquon at all.
I thought, like, you remember how crazy AP was when he first came in the league? Like, how crazy. It's like, oh my God, AP. I believe Saquon is going to be better than AP. I think AP is my favorite football player. So don't listen. Let me finish. I think at the end of his career, he's going to be better than AP. And that's how crazy I'm getting. I know I'm getting crazy. And AP, my man, don't get it fucked up, bro. AP is my man. Like, that's my favorite. Like I said, my favorite NFL player is Adrian Peterson. But Saquon is different, bro. I thought when I saw AP, I'm like, yo, I never seen a running back do nothing. Like, this is the craziest. When he was playing against the Browns and he stopped and threw a nigga out of bounds and then accelerated and outran. When he ran over the dude from Pittsburgh and stepped on him, like, I'm like, yo, I will never see anybody like this ever again. Like, I would never, like, it's AP, like, he's the GOAT. Saquon, bro, like, he give me them vibes. He don't do it how AP does it, but he give me those GOAT vibes. Like, I'm MVP vibes. Like, I think he's going to win multiple MVPs in his career.
I think so, too.
Saquon crazy. He different, bro.
He's different. Bro.
He's different, bro.
I was in shock because that's just so crazy to say, but at the same time, I kind of agree with it. Like,
that's a hot take.
I think he, bro, it is a hot take, and I think it's the right hot take because he just different, bro. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just an extra gear, an extra couple gears maybe.
Bro, like come on, hit you with the stiff arm juke.
Exactly.
He got the patience. He got the speed. Like, he has everything.
He
the
can
full
give you whatever you
He
want.
can catch the ball.
Exactly.
He can, like, everything you need from a running back, he does at a great. Like, he does great. Like, it's not like there's nothing you can pick apart about Saquon. What can you say?
Nothing.
He blocks too.
Only thing you could say is give him the ball.
And he blocks.
Right.
Too. Like, that's probably the only thing you could say is he's not the greatest running back blocker. But that's not his fucking job to fucking block. He blocks. He do his fucking job. Like, Saquon just different, man. I don't know, man.
I kind of agree with you, bro. Like, I can't. I'm shocked because that shit sounds so crazy, but at the same time, it's so, like, it's realistic with the talent that he displays, bro.
Seriously, bro.
But yeah, I mean, we gonna see, bro. That was my sleepers, man. Like, that was the top 10. We got into a rant about something totally different, how we always do.
Yeah, but that's fine.
But yeah,
y'all love our rants, and
exactly.
we know you do, and don't act like you don't.
Right.
But nah, we gonna get into the bus now. So these are just players that we think in fantasy, not like they gonna be like big super players and nothing like that. But I just feel like these are players that's like they got names to me, and I just don't think they're gonna have a great fantasy season, like PPR fantasy season. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying they're not gonna do what they do, but I just don't think they're gonna have a big season like everybody think they're gonna have. Number one, I'm gonna shock a lot of people. I'm an Eagles fan, gang. But Alshon Jeffrey, I just feel like, and the only reason why it's not even a knock on him, nothing wrong with him. I just believe it's too many weapons. Like you said, Dallas Goedert, you got Zach Ertz, you got Deshaun Jackson back, you still got Aguilar, got the young boy JJ Arcega-Whiteside.
Right.
You got too many weapons. You still got Darren Sproles. I know they brought him back, so they definitely gonna give him touches. You got the rookie running back Miles Sanders. I think he's gonna be flames. Jordan Howard. Like, it's so many mouths to feed. I just don't think Alshon gonna get off. Like, I think him and JJ Arcega-Whiteside are going to be in the red zone together. And I think a lot of people gonna sleep on Doug Peterson and him putting the young fellas in. I really believe he's gonna let JJ do his thing and have Alshon on one side, have JJ on the other side, and then have Deshaun in the slot. That's our red zone package right there. So I just feel like it's too many miles to feed. And you got Zach Ertz, the tight end. Like, it's too much. Like, you feel me? So I can't have Alshon. I don't think Alshon's going to snap out. He's not going to have a bunch of receptions, so he's horrible. I think he's going to be horrible in the PPR league. Now, if you're in a standard scoring league, yeah, now that's one for the standard scoring league. I'll take Alshon.
Because you don't need a bunch of catches.
Exactly. But as far as PPR, I wouldn't go near Alshon Jeffrey till the season play out. Now, if he don't get drafted, miraculously he doesn't get drafted, he's in free agency, pick him up because he might have a couple good games. But
when you need him, when a couple players on bye week.
Yeah, injuries, or I don't know. But I don't see him having a great year.
Don't drop your good players this year because they got an injury either, man. Like, do it calculated, because sometimes you got to take that risk. Like, all right, he just got hurt. It might be a little 4-week piece. I might have to forfeit one game, maybe 2, but I still might be able to maintain that second one.
Right.
You still make the playoffs. You still got all your good players on your team. You feel me?
Right.
Because I feel like I know I be doing that shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I do it too. But I'm going to go with number 2. I got LaShawn McCoy. Shady, sorry. He was once an Eagle too. I feel like I'm hating on Eagles.
Nah, you not, though, because this is like...
Yeah, he's not an Eagle anymore, but, it's cool. But I got him second. I think it's over for him as far as being a great fantasy running back. I think it's done. AJ Green, and then AJ is my man, but he just injuries every year. He have his big games, come out, give you 3 touchdowns in one game, and then he gives you no touchdowns and 30 yards, 2 catches. It's just like, and then I blame his quarterback. We know how great he is. This is quarterback. He needs a quarterback. But Philip Lindsay, like I said earlier, I think Royce Freeman is going to have a bigger year, so I think he's going to take the touches away from him. So I wouldn't say, I got to say bust. Yeah, I think Philip Lindsay is going to be a fantasy bust this year. Hot take. Another hot take.
Hot take.
Brandon Cooks. Another hot take, I guess. I don't think he's going to have a good year because of Jared Goff, which is my next pick. I don't think Jared Goff is going to have a good year. I think he's going to decline. They went to the Super Bowl. I think they're gonna have some injuries this year. Because after that run and all that, the same way
Right.
every team does when they go to the Super Bowl, the
many
Patriots
games.
just amazingly just never have to deal with stuff like that. But I don't know. Devontae Freeman, and I'm kind of on the fence about this, but he did me dirty last year, so I'm kind of biased a little bit. So yeah, I don't know. Devontae Freeman, I just don't believe in him. But they don't have anybody else but Ito Smith, so
Right. So
it's
they
like
kind of got to.
he probably is going to get but I think he's going to be a bust though. I think Ito Smith might wind up taking all his touchdowns. He's going to vote. He's going to be a vulture. He's going to take all his touchdowns. Lamar Miller, he's horrible in fantasy every year. If you don't know this, then you just don't play fantasy. He's horrible
You
every
definitely don't play
year.
fantasy
This
enough.
dude is in the top running backs every year, and he never does anything. Bust. Don't waste a pick on Lamar Miller. If you could pick him up in free agency for a week or something like that, we in a good matchup, get him. But leave that man alone.
Right.
And after him, I got Marvin Jones Jr. I just believe in Kenny Galladay. That's my man. I think he gonna get off, and I think just Marvin Jones, like he used to be the touchdown dude, and I don't know. I just don't got him. I think he's gonna have a horrible year because the last couple years he's been horrible. Like he's been top 20 wide receivers based off the rankings, and
Right.
he haven't shown up. And the last one is Derrick Henry, bro, because I've been seeing a lot of fantasy rankings, and they've been ranking him pretty high, man. Like he's in the
like the top 30, 35.
This is
something
what I'm
like
saying.
that.
Like they ranking him pretty high. Like, and I just don't believe in the hype. Yeah, he had those games at the end of the season last year, but I don't believe in the hype. I really don't. Like I think it's gonna be the same Derrick Henry that he always been.
I honestly don't either. I think the only two we got in common is Derrick Henry and Lamar Miller.
Yeah.
Like I don't believe in the hype in neither one of them. I haven't believed in the hype of Lamar Miller in a long time though. Derrick Henry, I've been saying get him the ball, but
yeah.
I still got him on there, bro. But I like your list. There's a couple people that you got on there that I wish I thought of, like Shady, because Buffalo, and I think they might have. They got to get another running back at some point. Running backs just pop up.
They got a draft for running back.
Yeah.
Probably find one.
Facts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead with mine, man. I like your list for sure. I'm gonna go with David Njoku, just because I think he's ranked pretty high based on what they think Baker is gonna do, but I also don't think everything that Baker's gonna do is like has a lot to do with Njoku.
Right.
Like, I think they got so many other mouths to feed besides Njoku. He could be the guy that gets lost. Could be. Might not be.
It's somebody gonna get lost.
Somebody's going to get lost. It's either going to be Njoku or Callaway. It's going to be one of them.
Yeah.
Probably out of them two for the most part. So, that's the start. They got Odell and Jarvis, so obviously. I got Lamar Miller, like you said. I'm not going through that again.
Yeah, that's chalk.
I got Robbie Anderson. Robbie Anderson won, like you said, it's kind of personal to me. I drafted him in another league that I didn't win last year. And, I think I drafted him in one I did win. But he didn't do nothing for me.
Right.
Like, I dropped him and picked up, like, Julian Edelman or something. Yeah, I don't know.
Which is
Dudes was asleep.
How do you do that? Like, how do you?
I think somebody had either a bye week earlier or something, and he
They
was
had to
suspended
drop
like
him,
the first
yeah.
4 games. So they
had
dropped
to.
him, and I straight snagged Julian Edelman. I'm like, y'all dudes is wild, and he about to come back and go crazy.
For sure.
But yeah, I got Robbie Anderson. I think Sam Darnold gonna have a good year, but I think he might be the dude who go missing in that offense. He gonna stretch the field, but if you know that's really the only person you got to guard deep for the most part.
Right.
But you do have to guard Nunwa deep too. He's fast.
Yeah.
He's not as
Shifty,
fast
too.
as
Like,
Robbie,
he just-
but
yeah. Sneaky
he's
speed.
fast,
That's
yeah.
what he got.
he's fast. I don't know, but I got Robbie on my bus just because I think he's ranked pretty high for what I think he does every year. Like, he had that one year when he went super crazy, but it was just that one year.
Yeah.
And I feel like he kind of got that high ranking every year from that. I got Leonard Fournette, too. Not based on talent, because I like Leonard Fournette, but he always hurt. It's always something.
Okay. I think he gonna have a big year, but good.
I think he could have a big year, but I don't think he's ever available. Like he's gonna miss a couple. Didn't he get suspended last year for a game for something stupid too? I'm pretty sure he got suspended for a game for something stupid last year.
Not sure.
But I don't know. He just got to get right, man. The injuries, I know you can't control that, but the 1 game suspension for some stupid shit, you could have controlled that.
Yeah, I think
bro.
he got like a.
But I like Leonard Fournette, but I just think he might not be available a couple games this year. I got Melvin Gordon. That's just if he don't get a contract. I think somebody still, for some reason, going to take him first or second round. And I would do it, but I don't think I'm going to do it. Because I don't. With that situation, I'm not sure. Like, in the Cowboys situation, how I think they're going to eventually give Zeke the Joan during the year.
Right.
With the Chargers, I don't know, because they got a lot of running backs.
Yeah, they do got a lot of young running backs,
Exactly.
too. That's the difference.
They got a lot of running backs. They got Eckler, they got Justin Jackson, and they got somebody else who I can't never remember their name, but they got like 4 or 5. They got some running backs. So
Yeah.
for no reason, they got hella running backs. So I hope my man get a contract, just like I hope Zeke get one. But let's be real, we don't know.
Yeah.
And if he don't, that's gonna be a bust if somebody take him first, second round. But if he come back and you took him in the second round, you kind of living good.
It's gonna be interesting, man.
Yeah. It makes
I
fantasy
see how
crazy,
them
bro.
holdouts gonna play out, man. It
Those
definitely
make
it definitely
fantasy
make it more
crazy.
interesting though. It definitely make it more interesting.
Facts. And then I got Kenyon Drake. Did we both have him? Okay. I got Derrick Henry. We both had him, but I got Kenyon Drake too. I'm not even gonna get into the Derrick Henry because we got into that. But Kenyon Drake, I picked him in a league last year, and I thought he was gonna be my RB1. I picked him super late. Like I didn't pick a running back till super late. Everybody took all the running backs in like the first couple of rounds. I think the only other running back, I thought he was gonna be my RB2. My bad, because I drafted Alvin Kamara with my first pick. I'm thinking I drafted him super late. I'm like, all right, I got Kamara. Let me load up on receivers, which is what I did, and quarterbacks. I had Pat Mahomes and Jared Goff in that league.
Right.
And they was like 1 and 2 throughout most of the year, 1 and 3.
Right.
So I'm sitting there with all them. And fucking like Kenyon Drake, I'm thinking he gonna be my number 2 running back, and I'm subbing in anybody the rest of the year.
Yeah,
Like-
that's a bad joint. I don't know why you thought that. I ain't never been hyped on the boy. Like I like
But
he's
I got him
okay.
so
Like he do the
late.
job,
Bro,
but,
when I
mean,
say
he
they
not-
was taking running backs, the first maybe 4 rounds of the draft was predominantly running backs.
that's out of pocket.
Like every running in that league, every running back, like I don't know if they knew it was PPR and return yards in that league. Like every running back was early off the board. I had to take Kamara with like the 5th pick, cause he was going like maybe 7th, 8th pick last year.
Right.
I had to take him with the 5th pick because Gurley was gone, Zeke was gone, Saquon was gone, Christian McCaffrey was gone. So I think I took him with the 6th or 7th because Melvin Gordon was gone.
Right.
And DeAndre Hopkins was gone. So I might have took him 7th, 8th.
Dang.
Like all of them was going off rip.
Right.
But then by the time I got the Kenyon Drake, I'm like, I think he gonna give me a number 2 numbers, and he ain't give me nothing. I picked up Kalen Ballage the 1 week he went off though, so that ended up paying off.
Okay.
I got 1 good week out of him, but I think he gonna be a bust. I think Ballage is the dude that can take his spot. He just gotta be more consistent. Cause I like what he do when he get piped up, when he be ready to go. Like
I like that. I definitely like that. I like that. I definitely.
And I got, I got 2 Colts on here. I got Eric Ebron.
You think you're gonna be a bust, bro?
I think he's gonna get drafted high by a lot of people because of what he did last year. Like in leagues that you have to have a tight end.
I mean, if Andrew Luck is hurt, then yeah, I definitely understand that. But I can't say bust though.
Right.
Can't say bust.
I mean, I'm only saying it because they got another tight end, and like, I don't know, like I think he gonna go too high. That's what I'm labeled. That's why I'm labeled.
Wait, they still got Doyle, right?
Yeah, and I think he gonna go
might
far
Doyle
too
because
high.
I think he was injured. That's why Eric Ebron was getting off so much.
Exactly.
Cause yeah, okay, I like that too.
And I got Marlon Mack on there. They just always got a lot of running backs with the Colts. Well, they do right now anyway. They got like 3 running backs. for a running back. So if Marlon Mack get hurt, he could get lost in the shuffle.
Right.
And my last one, I don't want to draw, but I'm gonna just go out on a whim. Nick Chubb.
How you in your top 10 running backs in fantasy, but you think you're gonna be a bust? You being a hypocrite.
What I'm saying is, I think he's gonna be a bust as far as like where I think people are gonna be picking him is compared to, because I think he's gonna be one of the top ones, of course, but I think he should be a second, third round like type running back because Kareem Hunt is coming back. So unless you're gonna handcuff Kareem Hunt, you gotta take him. But a bust as far as you expecting him to be your RB1 all season.
Right.
If you taking him in the top
like
10 picks,
I got you.
The top 10 picks, you taking Nick Chubb. You expected him to be your RB1 all season. You should have got a different running back, or you could have went with a receiver right there. True. I'm just looking at it from that perspective with him. But I think he's gonna have a good season, solid season. But if you take him too high, I think you're losing out. That's my opinion.
That's a good point though, bro. That's definitely a good point.
Yeah. I think if you take him too high, you losing out.
Which I think
kind of handicapping your team.
A lot of people are going to forget about Kareem Hunt.
Right. I think you kind of handcuff.
6 games is a lot though. You got to think about that. Fantasy is 13 games, it's like basically. So it's like 13 weeks. So it's like, I don't know,
but
because like, bro,
what do we always
talk
about?
But look though, if you 0-6,
right?
Kareem Hunt coming back wouldn't mean anything for you.
True.
You feel what I'm saying?
But they're not going to be 0-6, bro.
Yeah,
you tripping? But my thing is, what we always talk about. We always talk about finding them players that heat up towards the middle and end of the season. Yeah. Once it start being week 13, 14, 15, when your playoffs is coming around.
That's all you need.
Nick Chubb, I don't know if he's going to be heating up at that point for you to be taking him in the first round.
He's going to be cooling down then.
Yes, I think it's going to be more of a committee with them two. It's going to be a little bit different than early in the season.
You can't deny Kareem Hunt playing time.
If you pick him up, why'd you pick him up if you're going to deny him playing time?
And everybody done forgot it and died down. Went down. You feel me? Ain't nobody worrying about it. Of course, when he get on the field, they gonna. And
we was hoping that he got another shot too.
Yeah,
but he definitely made a mistake.
We don't support that. We don't support what he did at all. Like putting your hands on female, your hands or feet on a female is out. You feel me? That's not cool. But at the end of the day, we talking about football. When we talking about football, he's a talent. He need to be on the football field.
Yeah,
point blank, period.
We're not talking a lot of people get
too caught up in
a lot of chances. Like I think he deserves a second chance.
Yeah.
If it's not. I don't want to base it on anybody else, but in this, life is about second chances. I mean, you can't give him a third, fourth, fifth, sixth chance. Even though we done seen them give people third, fourth, fifth, sixth chances.
They pick and choose who they want to do that with. But
exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Like Josh Gordon, like come on, bro. Like how does he get so many chances?
Right, but
like,
I want to see him.
Me too, though.
But at
I'm
the
just
same
saying, he's
time,
about to get reinstated again.
Like, you can't. At the same time, you can't keep Kareem Hunt out and then you keep letting him back in. Yeah. Like I just feel like, come on, man, we need.
There can be no hypocrisy in the
because he's young too. He's young too. I mean, that's never an excuse, but he's young, and I know he knows
young mistake. He knows.
Yeah,
like,
I know he made a mistake.
Get my liquor. Then I control my liquor because we all act, But we not here for that. We here to talk sports. But I'm just saying. Though,
but sports is a part of him needing a second chance.
Oh yeah,
that's a part of it.
He got his second chance. He got his second chance, and he gonna hoop out, man.
Right, and I think that's why y'all might want to stay away from Nick Chubb unless you're going to grab both of them. But then...
Yeah, you got to handcuff. But
then if you grab both of them, if they really on a committee at the end of the season, how do you know which one to put in? You might have to play both.
You have to play
both.
You
might have to put one RB2 and one flex.
Yeah, I would have to play both.
Yeah.
Play another one, like you said, one flex. Unless you got somebody more valuable on your team.
Right, but you probably don't at that point in the season.
Yeah. But that was a great list, though, bro. That was a great list.
I like your list too, bro.
And we gonna talk a little bit about the NBA now. We gonna switch it over. We're gonna talk about the NBA for a little bit. It's not much to talk about.
Right.
Team USA doing these scrimmages, and all I wanted to comment on the NBA right now is because we gotta wait for stuff to come out. Ain't nothing coming out. We know Melo had his interview saying that he, deserves a second chance, which I definitely think we gotta, comment on that. Melo, I feel like definitely somebody got to sign him. Like, because I don't, it's not fair, man. He got blackballed. Like, it's not, it's definitely not fair. what
He
they
should
did
be on
with Melo.
somebody's team. There's no
And
way
then
you
the
telling
fact
me he
that they
can't be on
talking
nobody's
about
team, bro.
that he can't be on Team USA, and you got Derek White on fucking.
Derek White tough.
He's tough, but he's better than Melo. Don't say no crazy stuff like that. Just the end of the episode. We about to end the episode.
He's
Don't
not
say nothing
better
crazy.
Than Melo. He's not better
All right.
than Melo, but it's team. It's a bunch of young kids. We
I
don't need
understand.
Melo on this Team USA, bro.
That's why I like what Jerry Colangelo said. He said, "Well, that's a tongue twister. With what we're doing,
Yo.
with what we're doing, it's like it don't fit." And I get it. You got a bunch of young up and coming stars
Right.
on the team, and that's what they trying to do. That's the route they trying to go. The veterans is out. Everybody pulling out.
They
You
got a
feel me?
couple vets, but vets that's cool playing roles.
Yeah. So
I mean, like PJ Tucker gonna come in and give you defense and threes, rebounds, different stuff like that. He know his role.
Melo,
He gonna still play that role.
But I'm just saying, Melo could be on the roster.
He
but
could. No, I'm not saying that they're too talented for Melo to be on the roster. I'm just saying with this roster,
it don't fit. It don't work. I get it. I get it.
it's not.
He
we
not
don't-
running. He not running the
Yeah.
floor, dunking on no alley oop and all of that. That's what the game is going to. So
Not even
I
just
get
that. We got a bunch of young bulls. Y'all gotta relax. Like we got. Come on. I'm not.
Yeah.
I
feel like- I feel
the.
like-
I like the roster.
I feel like if anything, Melo needs to get signed to the Lakers.
I think he deserves a contract, just not a Team USA contract
Yeah.
this year.
I'll say the Lakers, Denver, Miami,
Yeah. it's a
Sixers.
couple
Well, we can't
He'll
sign them
get
now because we
signed.
didn't
He's-
sign
He's
somebody.
gonna get signed once the season
Isaiah
starts.
Miles.
He gonna get signed once the season starts somewhere.
Somebody. I hope, bro, because that's a shame what they doing to Melo.
Yeah.
But
They
you
got
know,
a lot of ballers on this squad, man. Kyle
know,
Kuz,
off of Melo and back to the USA.
Sconovan Mitchell.
squad. I don't like the squad, bro. I think they kind of poop, bro.
I like the squad. I think you tripping. I think this is gonna be one of them squads that don't dazzle you from the beginning, but by the time the end come and they get all of them got that chemistry and they locked in, it's gonna be crazy.
I don't think they're gonna win gold.
Tripping.
I don't think they're gonna win gold.
Tripping.
I don't know. Giannis and
You've
and
seen
Greek.
Kimba in the clutch.
I don't know, man. They got a lot of regular guys, young
Okay.
guys. I understand they got my man
Alright.
Kuz, Joe
Okay.
Harris,
Okay.
Brooke Lopez.
And you forgot they got 4 Celtics.
Brooke Lopez.
You forgot they got 4 Celtics, bro.
Marcus Smart.
Marcus
On
Smart
Team
is
USA.
a defender.
On Team USA.
Bro, they run the break.
break.
You don't think he's gonna be crazy? Like they running the break.
PJ Tucker.
He know his role.
He started tripping,
He know his
yo.
role.
And then Derek White. Like,
You're
come on,
tripping.
bro.
Derek White been cooking. He was cooking last year.
I hear that, but to be on Team USA, bro, that's a
Bro,
little
he
screwed.
was. He's a bucket. He was
mean,
cooking last year.
I hear
bro.
you, man. I hear you, but I don't know. Marvin Bagley.
man.
I like Marvin Bagley. I don't like Harrison Barnes. I like De'Aaron Fox. I like Jalen Brown. Of course, I like Kuz. Joe Harris. Why?
Cause
Don't
he's a
get it.
sniper.
Don't get it, but yeah, I get it, but I don't get
You
it.
got Killer Kyle
This is
Lowry,
Team USA. Kyle Lowry, he from Philly, so you know I got show
Bro,
love to him.
Chris Middleton, Donovan. Come on, man. Stop.
Donovan Mitchell, I
playing.
like that. Chris Middleton, he's regular to me.
Stop playing,
He's an
bro.
all-star, but he's regular to me. Like, I mean, Mason Plumlee, why is he on the team? I mean, Marcus Smart, yeah, okay. Jason Tatum, I love that. All right, ain't gonna
PJ
get
Miles
off.
Turner.
PJ, poop,
Hey,
Trash.
Why is he saying everybody poop?
poop. Miles Turner,
All right,
you know what I'm
man,
saying?
you
I
tripping.
don't like him. Kimball Walker, of course. Cardiac Kimball, that's my man, but I don't know, bro.
tripping,
I just Team USA. You know, I wish y'all the best. But
Team
I
USA
just,
winning gold again.
I just don't see y'all
Team
winning
USA
gold this
winning
year.
gold again.
I don't know who's gonna
Bro,
win it.
Popovich is the coach.
That don't mean they're gonna. He ain't on the court. He ain't scoring the
He
buckets.
the coach.
He not scoring the buckets.
The best coach I watched in my life.
He's stupid. But nah, bro.
The only coach that might have an argument with Popovich in my lifetime is Bill Belichick.
Well, yeah,
That's a great argument,
right
but
there
it's
together.
two different sports. If I could say one in each sport that was the greatest I watched since coming up, those two.
Nah,
Like,
I don't know. I didn't know.
They
I
make
just
the-
don't like this.
bro,
I
they
don't
make-
like this squad, bro. I
Bro.
don't like them. I don't know. Maybe they can mesh, like you said. Greg Pop would get them to mesh, and he'll get them to He's
Bro,
perfect.
he's
at
gonna
that.
get them together,
But,
bro. They're gonna go crazy.
I hope they do.
Like,
Like I said, I'm gonna be
dudes-
rooting for him, bro. I'm just saying. I don't
Dudes
know.
forgot how much I know the Celtics was trash last year, but dudes forgot how much these young boys was hooping 1 year ago. Like Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum was going crazy in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And Scary Terry, he not on the team.
And we
but-
said that Kyrie and Gordon Hayward coming back was gonna
exactly
stunt their growth.
And now you're trying to get your chemistry down with the point guard that's going to be your point guard when the season starts.
Yeah, that's dope. They getting
And
that
then you
early-
got Marcus Smart too.
They getting that
Like,
early playing time together.
exactly.
Yeah, that's gonna be good for them.
Yeah,
But
bro.
it's also gonna be bad for them during the regular season.
No, it's
we'll
not.
get into that. Yes, it is because they're
Why?
not gonna be as healthy. They're not gonna be. They can't go no long run get into no chip. They ain't winning no chip. They gonna be tired. You go over there try to get that gold medal.
They young.
That's why everybody pulling out. CJ McCollum said that. That's everybody pulling out because they trying to get focused on the season. They not trying to be hurt when they in the playoffs and be like.
So you think they gonna be
hurt? They already gonna be hurt from playing 82 games.
Right.
It's like you gotta pay. That's what 100 and something already.
Right.
If you go to the playoffs and then
But they're not gonna be
it's not
getting.
even 100. It's almost hitting.
With this-
if you play Team USA, bro, you literally playing like 120 games. Later.
I hear you, but with this FIBA thing, it's supposed to be to the point where y'all so nice that y'all winning even when y'all don't got y'all starters in.
But people still have to play though. What you mean?
Yeah, you gotta play,
But not the.
but you
best
don't have to
players.
play the whole game.
Right.
Like Kimba's not going to be playing 40 minutes unless it's the championship game or elimination game and they having a close game.
Right.
You're not about to play however many minutes during the regular like qualifiers.
Right.
Like,
I got you. They gonna
you
be
feel what
blowing.
I'm
But what
saying?
if they're not blowing people out?
Well,
That's when they blowing everybody out. Yeah. Okay.
And-
Are you going to play 15 minutes? You
uh-huh.
play 10 minutes.
I
You
got
play
something
12
for that.
minutes.
Go ahead. Mhm.
Go ahead. You tell
And
me.
then that's where you got the best coach in the NBA. He will take all 5 of y'all out and put a new 5 in, no matter if y'all losing, winning, whatever.
That's true.
You got the best coach.
He will do
He
that.
will take Kimba, whoever else starting, come here, get out. I'm putting a new 5 in, and we gonna get new energy in until y'all act like y'all want to play basketball. Point blank.
That's true.
That's what Greg Pop do. So, I think I'm not in love with the team, of course, because they don't have all the NBA superstars. Like they have some superstars, but they don't have who we want to see play together against
Right.
everybody else. Like
I
when
wanna
you think
see
about
Kuz.
USA basketball,
I want to see what Kuz gonna do. Honestly,
I think he's gonna go
on
crazy.
the big, like this a bigger stage than he's been on before. You know, I want to see what he gonna do. Can he be that third star with the Lakers? I think he can.
I think he's going to be
But
that.
we're gonna
third
get into
star,
that on
bro.
23. We're gonna get into that
Yeah.
because I really want to get into
I
that.
think he's gonna be a
Kuzma,
good
I think
third
Kuzma
star.
gonna have a big season.
I
but-
agree with you, bro.
Yeah, man, we gonna get out of here. We've been for this one. It's been over an hour.
Yeah,
I feel
it's
like
been over an hour.
We've
for
been
sure.
rapping, man.
We
It's
was
been a lot of
rapping,
fantasy
but
football.
we real passionate about that
We
fantasy
wanted to
football.
dedicate
as y'all
this
can say.
episode to
See.
fantasy football. So if you don't like fantasy football, this probably not the episode for you. But
Right, but even if you want to get into fantasy football, you could
should
check out
watch
this
this.
episode, and you could go check out which episode was it. I'll get that episode for y'all.
yeah,
It's another episode that you should go check out
I
where
believe
we
it was,
did
I believe
our.
it was 19.
I believe so
I
too,
believe
but
it
I
was
want to
19.
be. I want to be on point. I want to be on point. I want to be on point. It
believe it
was. Either way, like these fantasy episodes, if you want to get into fantasy this year, this is good. I think this is a
And
good.
we not just
jump.
talking out our behinds. I'm gonna say
Nah,
that
we
we not
not.
talking out our. You feel me? We not talking out our ass. I'm talking about behinds. We not talking out our ass though. We won championships. He won the championship. We played in the championship last year. Most
Facts.
years, one of us is in the championship. Like,
Facts.
and we've been doing it since like 2009,
A long time.
9, 10, something like
Facts.
that. 2010. I don't know, something like that. We've been doing it since then. And
The title
We
of this
always-
one is Kawhi and PG to the Los Angeles Clippers. Favorite to win the NBA title.
yeah,
The episode where we did our first top 10s with the quarterbacks, the running backs.
so what would that be?
That
Let's
would
go
be
to it and go to the
episode.
beginning of it.
That would be
We can
episode.
literally go to you start.
This 23, so it would be episode 21. This is 22, so it would be episode 20.
Yeah, that was
episode 20.
Yeah.
Episode 20,
I
we
was
gave
one
y'all
away.
top
I
10
said
QBs.
19,
Facts.
But yeah, fantasy. Go to episode 20.
And check out
episode
this
22.
episode.
You feel
You
me?
get some sleepers, you get some busts, so you get some of them players you need.
Exactly.
If you make a mistake on the pick early, you could kind of try to bounce back.
Also, follow us on Instagram, man.
Facts.
I'm just saying, bro. Fantasy football. It's IJSB
Facts.
Fantasy Football on Instagram, man. Follow us. We gonna start putting posts every week.
Exactly.
To
We're
help
gonna
y'all out
update y'all
with
on
advice.
our teams from each different league, like individually. I think we both might be in 3 or 4 leagues.
Yeah, definitely.
But
you
we
know,
only in 2 together, so
let y'all know, give you the proof of that we're good at this, you know,
Right.
so y'all can actually take our advice.
and
But
it might be a rough season for me. I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm still gonna get buckets, but I think it might be a rough season for me.
yeah,
I
we
won
found
2.
out in one of our leagues that he has the last pick and I got the 11th pick, so
Right.
it's gonna get bad. Pick
And I
before
won 2
last,
chips
so.
last year. You know, after you win, you always have a bad year the next year.
Yeah.
So winning 2 chips, I think it might be kind of tough. I think I came in 3rd or 4th in the other one that I didn't win. So
Yeah, but you gotta go back to back and all
Yeah,
that,
I'ma
man.
try,
I gotta
bro.
redeem myself this year, man. I gotta win me a
yeah,
championship.
I hear y'all.
Yeah.
But,
we about to get out of here. Make sure y'all check us out on Spotify, man.
Facts.
Make sure y'all check us out on Apple Podcasts,
Facts.
Google Play Store, Stitcher. We radio. We on a
Instagram,
bunch of
we
different.
on Twitter.
We on about 10 different platforms, man. If you on
We
the
there.
platform, listen to a podcast. Type in I'm just saying, bro. Check us out, man. But
Right.
we about to get out of here, man. I'm Staff, man.
I'm Earl, and we about to get out of here. Peace. Catch
Holla
y'all
at
next
y'all,
episode.
man.